websites. We are currently running under FDM Studios, right? Well, FDM Studio Code, right? So today, we'll just be showcasing you guys a website we did late last year in 2025, right? Basically, it's a coal mine. We used the platform Wordpress to make this website. It's a very simple website, but very pleasing to the eye also, right? So firstly, we'll just be taking you through the whole website, and then we'll just also try and get into the editing of the website, what we used, what we did, after showing you the website, so that the people who are developing or using WordPress could just see or glance at the things we basically used. So basically, the first thing we did with this website, we just added the socials here onto the top footer, the header. So we added the Facebook, WhatsApp, email, Instagram, and LinkedIn, so that if the mine has all of these socials, they can just be uploaded there. Then obviously, as someone who's going to edit, you can just remove and add depending on which socials you have. You can also have Pinterest, Twitter, and all of those other types of social media icons. And then here we have the search pad, which a client can just put whatever they want, basically depending on the client will know what they're searching for, then they can just put there. Then you can just simply type, you can just simply type whatever you want to type, and then you press on the search button and it search. And then here we have the logo, we have the name of the mine, and then the slogan. We didn't have a slogan because it's basically a concept website. And then this is your homepage. When you tap on the homepage, it's going to bring you back to this official page. The About Us service page, or seeing the services that the mine offers, and the projects, see the projects that the mine has done. And the contact, if you want to contact the team, you can put your team contacts there, you can put the departments there, or you could just put the official mine's contact details only, depending on what you, as the mine owner or the person owning the website wants, right? Then we scroll down here, we have the hero. The hero basically has a picture. The picture, as you can see, it's staying in one position. So this is just also to give the website a better look in such a way that it's more creative rather than something that's just simple. You see, so it's also just to be pleasing to the eye when your client or when someone is looking through, they could also just see they'll ask themselves, why is the picture not moving, but you're going down, scrolling down, Then this is also the name of the mine. You can see the coal types. And basically, you could have you can link this to your articles. You can link this to another page explaining coal types, or taking them to a forms page where they can apply to see the coal types or come to site visits and all of that. This is learn more. You can put your articles. You can link it straight to your About Us page. Depends on what you want. Scroll down, you come to this hero, which is basically the type of, it's asking you what type of coal are you looking for, right? Basically, we found a picture online and we used this. So there's 3 different types. Well, there's probably many more, but the one we found was the RB1, the RB2, and the RB3 coal types, which is most common when it comes to coal. Then if you scroll further down, this is where you can have your company pictures. You can put your company pictures here, or even here where the company logo is showing. You can put your company pictures there so that people can see your workers, you can see your site, you can see your mine, and all the accomplishments you guys have done. Then here you're going to also have a short, basically powerful statement that you as the mine owner can put, or maybe operations or someone from the mine, right? Or you could just simply chat GPT a quote. So then if you scroll down, you're going to find a page where this is the About Us. Well, it's basically something similar to About Us, but now it's more put out there. It's a hero that's put out there saying that, okay, you can read more about our mine. We've told you we have this, and this. Now, if you want to read about us, this is where you can just learn more about us. Then the person will just tap on it, and and then it will take them to the About Us page. Right. If you scroll further down, we come to basically a slide showcase of your portfolio or the experience. So you guys can put there, you guys are currently supplied, a random number. We put 1.8 million tonnages, which is supplied over a year, or yearly, right? Then you can put the amount of tonnages you've supplied since you've since you've been running, monthly tonnages you supply, companies you also supplying to, 20, could be 10 plus, 20 plus, 50 plus, 100 plus, but don't make the mistake and put exaggerated numbers such as 100,000 plus. Years running, could be 10 years, 50 years, 2 years, 1 year, just depends on how long you guys been running for. And then if you scroll down, we have this, which is the projects you guys have completed. You can put 10, 2, it could be 2 big projects, it could be 10 big projects, it could be 100 small projects, it could be 134 small projects and 1 big major project. So it really just depends. So it would be best, since you can't just put numbers, you have to showcase some of the work. We put a button here where some client could just tap on it and see some of your projects. If you further scroll down, you'll be able to see some of the services that the mine is offering, which is the coal mining, underground mining, and then obviously you can't add all your services because some companies will have 2 services, some will have 10, some will have 15, so you can't put 15 services here. Maybe you could just put the main 2 and then you put see all services at the end so that you can see more of all the services depending on what the client is looking for. And then you come further down, you come to where it says the companies you guys have supplied to, right? Companies we have supplied to. We just put random companies here. So this is not these are real companies, but these are not the companies JL Coal Mine has applied to, because it's also not a real company. So we put Kenyan Coal, put Glencore, I'm not sure what this is. We put Sand PC, put Anglo American, we put AC Mining Chemicals, we put SEMEC, Mainstream Logistics Group, and FLCC Solutions. So these are some companies you can put up on your website, only if you have worked with them and supplied to them, or basically have transported for you. So some of them are logistics companies. And then here, if you're looking for logistics companies to come help you out with transporting the coal, or looking for contractors or subcontractees to come get to transport the coal for you, this is a bureau which you can also use. They can basically contact you, and then you can also specify the type of haulage that you guys need. That's basically 34 ton trucks, which and also heavy machinery such as your yellow machines. And then this is where the website basically ends, but then if you further scroll down, it will take you to the last part where it's just the name, the slogan, then your socials, depending on what socials you guys have. And then this is basically more information that the client will maybe want. You can press home, take them to the top, about us, if they want to know more about you guys, services, the projects, the contacts. And then if you want to search again, you basically can just search whatever and press on the search button. Then this is basically designed by us. So this is basically a coal mine we have made and come into terms with. Then we would also like it if you guys could give us your insights. Then if you tap on edit site, it should take us to the place where we basically edit the website. So this is basically how it looks like when you're editing it. It doesn't look as good as when you have the final design of the website. So let's give it a few moments. So if you come down here, basically you can come here, you could just put a a link that comes here. Same thing with this, you put a link which comes here, scroll down, put another link here, put another link here. These are basically buttons that will also help direct clients to the places you want them to go to, and also basically will be able to communicate with you. And these are the companies, the pictures we had up, and then this is basically where you put the contact information for the people looking to transport for you. And if you come back here, you see the difference between this and the way it looks here. So don't be scared if you're making a website and it looks like this. Just first tap on this part and view the site to see how it looks like. And then on the mobile version, right, if you scroll down, this is how it looks like. You see automatically this part just becomes small, right? It sums up the topics here basically. So if you press on the mobile version, here it is. You see the icons here sitting well, search tab, logo, company name and slogan. You scroll down, the logo is still showing in the middle. See the call types, you learn more, you can still scroll down. Then the type of call you're looking for. Now on the mobile phone it's going to look much more better, because now it's just the guy and RB1. Same thing, it's the guy RB2. It would be lovely obviously if you can change maybe the colors of the shirts or the PPE that they're wearing, all the different types. Scroll down, same thing, words to empower, and then about the mind, this is how it looks on mobile. You scroll down, this is how it looks, things are much more, basically on both mobile and desktop, things are just sitting well, in such a way that it will basically be able to explain or be much more easier to use. When a client taps on the website, will be able to use the website easily, which will obviously push them to trust your website, because now the website is fully functioning. And then this is where you see your companies. Then you scroll down, this is you're looking for transporters, this is where people can inquire. And then this is basically the footer page, the footer part, where people can just come here, search. This is where if you want to search through homepage, about us, services, projects, contact us, and all of that. And then your socials here. So this is basically designed by us. And then hopefully you'll be able to make full tutorials on how we make these websites. And then thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe and stay tuned for more. We'll be releasing tutorials on top 10 websites, all those type of things, maybe tips on how to use Wordpress, tips and advice on SEO, all of that stuff that have to do with